song, nothing will be wrong. There's no break, there's no fake. It's up to you. The fast was you'll be finding. Whatever holds you back, I can't get it off. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me what you want. I don't know why, don't know why, don't know what to say. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me what you say. I don't know why, don't know why, too late, it's too late.
Every year, many applicants come to Vladivostok in the hope of getting a higher level education. However, many of them, from the very first days in an unfamiliar city, face the problem of a lack of places in hostels and high housing prices. In such conditions, all that's left for them to do is to hopelessly wander through the stone jungles, fraught with many dangers, all alone, hundreds of kilometers from their hometown, away from their relatives and friends, without a single person on whom they can rely on and ask for support. Moreover, temperatures in the streets are plummeting, and every night spent in its open spaces may become the last. Our life hack is aimed at saving you from that horrible situation. The first thing you have to do is to find an easy-to-steal carpet in one of the yards nearby. It shouldn't be hard, considering that people still naively leave their belongings to dry outside. Once the carpet is indefinitely borrowed, you have to find a nice house and stand near its entrance, waiting for someone to come out and then sneak inside. Afterwards, go to the upper floors of the building and find a cozy, private place to settle down. Lay down the carpet, put all your bags aside and begin enjoying the beauty of your new, warm, comfy and most importantly, absolutely free of charge place of residence for the next 4 to 5 academic years. Now, isn't that lovely? Every freshman, sooner or later, faces the problem of a lack of healthy food and of it as such. The reasons for this could be high prices, inability to cook, careless attitude to one's own health. Lack of calories can cause mental instability, fatigue, and general malaise. Our next life hack will help students stay healthy. All you need to do is carefully inspect all the dark corners and windowsills of your room for dead insects, cockroaches, flies, ladybugs, and so on and so forth. These insects contain many useful substances, such as proteins, iron, fiber, calcium, potassium, zinc, amino acids, and much more. You can eat them right off the floor after applying a little heat, but if that's too extreme for you, you can make smoothies, chips, and even whole meals consisting solely out of insects. For example, cutlets made of worms with a side dish of salted fleas. And don't lie that you didn't start salivating just from the mere description of this culinary masterpiece. You can spend a little money to get a farm of maggots, Madagascar cockroaches, locusts, and other things. However, with enough disorder and unsanitary conditions in the room, they will appear in huge quantities themselves, which also cannot be anything but another advantage in the piggy bank of this life hack. Click them like seeds, consume them with tea instead of junky candies, and of course, save your time and money on cooking. Well, what else can I say? Bon appetit! Our next life hack is suitable for students studying on a paid basis.
На самом же деле нет этого только призрак, иллюзия. И когда я могу пожать мою руку, прикосновение к плоти, это вам даже понравится, что она похожа на это не так.
When you meet at the appointed place, greet the student, and before you had entered the room, make sure that there have been no witnesses seeing you together. Act natural, be easygoing and friendly, so as not to arouse any suspicion. Keep a calm dialogue and try to inspire the trust and disposition of the victim. It's very important that the budget student feels comfortable and loses his or her guard. If you believe that you were successful at accomplishing all the key points above, you can proceed to the next part of the life hack. In the middle of the conversation, ask to go to the bathroom. Once you have some privacy, take out the pre-prepared items from your bag. First thing you need is a pair of gloves. Carefully put them on and make sure to check if it fits tightly around the palms, isn't tagged and does not have any ruptures or holes. The second item on the list is any well-sharpened piercing and cutting object. A kitchen knife, for example. Take it and hide behind your bag so that the student does not notice the weapon and start asking unnecessary questions. Afterwards, you need to slowly approach your target and... Finally, after all that hard work, arduous tasks, and lots of things to keep in mind, you can leave knowing that it was worth it after all, because now there will be a fresh budget place for you to take next semester. The burden of paid education will not be an issue at last. Well, you might say, what in the world are those guys suggesting? I don't want to commit crime. Not only is it against the law, but also against my moral and/or religious beliefs. In case you don't want to kill budget students, there is another way of studying for free. All you have to do is cripple yourself, so you can get a preferential place in the university. First of all, make an appointment with one of your close friends and bring him up to speed. Tell him all about the plan, and once he or she knows what's up, get to the action. The friend has to take any heavy object that will be able to crush things. Then, find a place to lay on, so that your back is exposed. Once the spot is found, your body must hit you in the lower part of the spine. Now you are crippled for the rest of your life and will be provided with a preferential place. Doesn't that sound tempting? Previous couple of life hacks focused on helping students to access the beauty of free education. However, even if you have a budget or a preferential place, you might still suffer from a constant lack of livelihood. The first thing you'll have to do is gain access to dark forums specializing in illegal organ sales and transplantation. There, you can easily sell one of your kidneys and get more than $70,000. Once the customer is found, you'll have to search for a person who has the ability to surgically remove one of the kidneys from your body. You can call any acquaintances from medical majors to get the job done. No one will disagree, because it's a great opportunity for a future doctor to put his or her knowledge into practice. Then, meet with your friend and prepare all the necessary tools. Read a prayer, or rather a few, and drink a couple of aspirin or glycine tablets, because now comes the fun part. Look like nothing has even changed. Oh wait, actually, now you'll be so rich that there'll be no need to worry about any of the university's expenses for the next 5 academic years. All thanks to our life hack.